you want to honor our victory. And I want to tell you our victory here today, June 25th, 1876, has a direct relationship to what happened here at this Wounded Knee. You descendants of the massacre, I see my sister-in-law Elizabeth Yellowhorse, see my other sister-in-laws, I'm thankful, Bernadette, you girls, Alva. And each year when you do this, you know, it's a good thing because these young people need to know. They had the Battle of the Rosebud a couple of weeks before the Little Bighorn, and at that time Sitting Bull was in a Sundance. And at the Sundance, Sitting Bull received a great vision. And his vision was soldiers falling into the camp upside down like grasshoppers. And when he had that vision, he knew there was going to be a great victory against the soldiers, but he didn't know when. And the thing that tells everybody that they didn't know when, my grandfather's grandmother that raised him, Ishnala Maniwi, walks alone, and her twin, Ta'uwanka Lutami, her red floor woman, and their dad, Brave Buffalo, and their brother, Eapaha, and their mother, Wachbewi, Leaf Woman. They were there camped with the Sitting Bull people at the Little Bighorn. Well, early in the morning, they all went down to the Pejishlawakpa, the Little Bighorn River, the Greasy Grass River there, and they bathed in it. And if they had thought any soldiers were coming, they would never have gone down to bathe in the river. As they were coming back, Chief Gall's wives and children were stragglers. And by this time, the soldiers come in and they killed Chief Gall's wives and children. From that time on, Chief Gall said, "My heart was made bad because they killed my wives and children, and I never killed again except with the tomahawk." So today, you honor Crazy Horse, our relative. And you yourselves, you honor all our relatives that are lying here. Sitting Bull had that great vision, but he told the people, take nothing from the soldiers, take nothing from them. But the people didn't listen. My two great-grandmother and her twin, there we got telapingwe. These are the ladies that when the wounded soldiers were lying there, they got their awls and they got their cherry pounders. And they went around and they gave these soldiers ears because the soldiers were warned not to come into our country and attack our people. They had no ears. So they were given ears so they could never again return to try and hurt the grandfathers and fathers and uncles and brothers and cousins and sons and grandchildren and nephews like that way. And so even the ladies participated in that great victory. And they said that the whole thing took about as much time as it takes a hungry man to eat a plate of food. That's not a very long time. Then, 14 years later, in 1890, December 15th, Sitting Bull was assassinated by the Indian police. Red Tomahawk and Bullhead. And when they done it, they also killed his son, Crowfoot. 2 weeks to the day later, after they had already surrounded the people up here, they arrested him up here on the Porcupine Butte coming this way. Chief Bigfoot was dying of pneumonia. Even so, with his dying breath, they put him in a cavalry ambulance, which is a glorified wagon. And they brought him over here, and the whole way he was trying to negotiate the peaceful surrender of his people, because he knew that they could be annihilated. He wasn't able to negotiate that peaceful surrender. That whole night, the 7th Cavalry remnants, the same ones that were in the massacre at Little Bighorn, that were in a fight at the Little Bighorn, they called it a massacre, but they attacked us. At any rate, after they drank whiskey all night, they had the high ground. They had their Gatling guns, they had their Hotchkiss guns, They had 45-70 rifles, and they had Army Model 1860 pistols. So they were well armed, and they surrounded our people in a circle. What happens when you shoot across a circle, kids? What happens on the other side? If something's there, it gets hit, right? So the soldiers that got killed at the Wounded Knee battle, at the Wounded Knee massacre, the soldiers that got killed, they killed each other. The old people took the kids and they went down these ravines and they hid the kids away from the rifle fire and they made it out to the stronghold. Some of those kids were your age and younger. And so today, this song I sing as you came in, I'm going to sing it one more time for you. It's a true Little Bighorn song. And it's a song, it's a warning to our Santee relatives that came scouting with the soldiers after Little Bighorn. They came looking for us. Friend, where did you go? Friend, where are you? In the north they are fighting. Friend, where are you? Where did you go? And the point of it is that when the fighting was really thick, the Santees knew enough to stay away. You can't say the same thing of. And by the way, they had a reunion of the Little Bighorn participants. Wanamamakers of Philadelphia paid for it. And there, the so-called Crow survivor, Curly, was told by all the Lakota, if you were where you said you were, you'd be dead. You're a liar. And they told him to his face, and he couldn't say anything, because it was a lie. So, Takpuja, my grandchildren, I'm going to sing you this Little Bighorn song. Your grandma asked me to sing it for you. She said you want to hear a real one. All right. O champe tu kile, Hegisla wo ohie, kiksi apelo. Hegisla, ha hey, Hegisla, ha hey, Hegisla, ha hey, Hegisla, ha hey. Homitake pian peti kile, suyo chasha namia. Hegisla o kichize ki ohiab. We chong kiksi apelo. O hejitula, homitake o yasin. I want to say thank you